Hello.
Oh, thank you.
Please pass.
Thank you.
1 minute.
Please pass.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Please pass.
Yeah, this way.
Which is easier for me.
Yeah, go on.
Unless you're not drunk enough to give me some support, Tom.
Okay. Can she walk up this way? Yeah, go that way. No, go up that
No,
way.
it's too steep. El bono grande que entres en todo.
Y hay un guía, que son audífonos. En el 35, es muy bueno, porque tú vas entrando y solo te va poniendo la musiquita y te va explicando.
Sit on the wall. You okay?
No, I'm not okay.
Oh,
Okay, I'm having a breather.
alright.
Alright?
No, it's fine.
Fine.
I'll see you in about 20 minutes.
Even though the very, very early city that we don't have much things left, supposed to be at the hill where we are. Okay? This is what we name the Arcadiapolis, or the first city of Ephesus, right? So we do have here different locations through the history where the Ephesians lived. In the first day, we visited the Open Air Museum, remember? That was the third city of Ephesus. Fourth city, the place where we are. Fifth city, the Selçuk town. So there is the early two cities that built by the Greeks. The first one, there is not much left under the big castle, which is dating back to prehistoric ages. Means 2500 BC, Bronze Age. What about the second city, where the Temple of Artemis located? I told you the Temple of Artemis is a little earlier than the ruins we have seen, because the first city was right around here. When Alexander the Great came, the city of Ephesus was not existing. It's been built by his commander. So he saw the location of that temple, where you see this one single column rising up. You can see the column down there. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, not much left. I explained to you the big earthquakes brought the end. According to historians, there's supposed to be 136 columns. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
And each of a column fully made out of marble. The height 22 meters, 65 feet. The one that is over there is reconstruction that put it together as much as what the archaeologists found. We are not sure if they are the original location or not, but they took the column pieces and built that column over there. ladies and gentlemen, you can easily find your direction. This is the sea, which is west. This is the direction to east. And all the temples and churches supposed to be facing east. So the entrance was from the west, where you see those columns over there, the big courtyard. Then entrance hall, nave, and the apse with the arm of the cross-shaped form. Would you please look at the plan? That's where we are right now. That's where the nave located. These are the arms of the cross-shaped building. That's the apse. And that's where the altar located, the number 4, where the catacomb tomb found underneath. You can see the aisles here. You can see the narthex, which is the entrance hall of the building. The number 8 is the courtyard. You're looking on your left. So where we are right now is the southern part of the church. Pieces you're looking at from Ephesus. What they've been done extra is they created new column capitals, put them on top. Most of them being found on the ground, laying. And I take you to the spot. Whoever has the interest to go to the castle, okay? That will be a road to lead you to the castle. Whoever wish, they can have a quick look and walk there if they want. If you ask me, it's nothing very special after what you're looking at here, because the excavation's been not completed yet. All right, this is the nave. This is the arm of the cross-shaped building surrounded with the columns. Original mosaics on the ground being painted. There's 2 layers. The marble layer is original from 6th century AD. The colorful mosaics being painted on top, made in the 900s. There's 300 years difference as you look at it. And right in the middle, you see the altar, where you see these original 4 columns. And we have the marble paving, which is restoration. Right underneath, we have the burial chamber, 6 feet, 2 meters below. That's where the tomb kept. That's where it's been taken by the Crusades, 1204, when they decided to make their journeys all the way up to Constantinople, which it took them 2 months to plunder the city, such a wealthy city, imagine, the capital of the Christians. And this is the other arm of the cross-shaped building. You see this very big brick piece lay on the side wall? That's what is left from the dome that collapsed, which we have another piece over there, supported with the wooden sticks. And the building right there, look once more, with that wooden fence and the roof tiles on top, that's the treasury section. Every early Christian church, they had a treasury section where they stored all that donations, valuable items. Okay, that's the treasury section, where the treasury kept. They all gone. Just a few gold and silver crosses we found in that whole church. There is no other things found. 1204 Crusades left that area. After staying a couple of weeks, they took the tomb. Then, about 10 years after, the city became so weak, and a big earthquake, the whole church died. It's quite an interesting style of an apse. You won't find much. But in the early Christian churches, especially related with the early Greek Orthodox. All right, listen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is part of the church, part of the Church of St. John. What we found out, according carbon dating test, we can date the buildings. This has been made afterwards. So when they had that first building in 600s, this building right here, or the little chapel with mosaics on the ground, which is the next building, was not existing. These are extra buildings being made 980. Probably all the donations, all these things being actually offered to here, being used to make chapels. Beside this big church, in the city walls, we have 12 chapels, small churches. And this is the baptized pool. How the early Christians being baptized. What do we have in the churches nowadays? There is a big pit
A font.
or a font where they are baptizing them, right? The kids. But here, early Christians were actually getting through this stairways in and out. That's the early way of purification in the baptized pits. This is original, ladies and gentlemen. Look, the marble. Because the ceiling collapsed, made an effect, but there's some missing piece. This is artificial. But what you're looking at, that marble inside, is all original. Filled with water at that time. In both sides, supposed to be type of a seat made out of wood, probably. It's a great viewpoint also. This great field restored by the sacrifice Turkey from Istanbul. They are the ones working in the summer. This is it. And this is a great spot for you to look at the church, the courtyards and surroundings, and a great view for you of the mountains of Ephesus and Mary's house, and a great location to see the mountain where the village Shurince we're going to visit. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reconstruction. Look at the number of domes that held by the columns. When I was telling you about these columns laying on top of the arches were holding the dome. Lots of windows to take the light in there. The courtyard, which is being surrounded by the columns, where the basic water system located underneath, quite a big size. Then the baptistry that we went by, okay, here. This is a very good plan to show you how it looked like at that day. Dear guests, we have from now on, let's say 40 minutes. House or new land from both sides. We got 900,000 Turks that has been immigrated from the Greek islands and from mainland Greece. The official numbers 900,000 are roughly 1 million people, and that same amount of Greeks been actually immigrated to the Greek islands or to the mainland Greece, especially to Thessaloniki, to Athens, to these islands. When we were in Rhodes, the guide was telling about the Muslim community. They are the Turks. Around 6,000 Turks living there. If you consider the population of Rhodes is about 120,000, it's very, very minor. So the people living up there in this village, the main product they have is peaches, peach orchards, grapes where they make their wine, and olive oil. These are the three main income sources for the villagers in Shurince.
You said yours. you?
Which vineyard is this one?
Little madam, yeah.
That comes from the hillside.
One day, isn't she lovely? She's such a gorgeous girl. You're such a sweetie. Yeah. But I'm sure that's what it is. Yeah.
Going around your private park to see what I can see.
Oh, thanks.
Two boys, I'm sure that's a boy. There is a timid one over there. You little bit timid.